Hello! So, in the next couple days, we are going to be turning ourselves into someone hot. So to do this, like I said, we're going to be following step by step the tutorial that she gave, and why else give a how-to tutorial unless somebody's going to use it? And so that's what we're going to do today. So she starts off with doing some stuffs. So we're going to go a little bit out of order. We're going to start with our eyebrows. Now she does brow lamination, and she also doesn't have the thick brows that I have, but these brows need some help. Look at this. Oh my gosh, terrible. Like, they're out of control. So we're going to go fix that right now. And our hair is crazy. We have split ends that are so bad. Our bangs are just all like in our eyeballs. We need to go fix that. So let's go fix that. Hot person is aforementioned in the title, the glorious, the goddess, Amber Scholl, queen of DIY, and one of the sweetest people on the planet, absolute icon and inspiration. So in homage to her, we did homage to Mariah Elizabeth, and so we're going to be doing homage to the great Amber Scholl. And so we're going to be following as closely as we can the tutorial that she posted about a month ago. I'll link it below, called How to Trick People into Thinking I'm Good Looking. Now, Amber Scholl with or without makeup is already good looking, as are we, but we could do with a little enhancement, you know, for the gram. So what takes her a couple hours is going to take me a couple days for a couple of reasons. One being that I already have naturally like really long, thick hair. She wears extensions. And at least I am not actually going to dye my hair jet black like she likes to dye hers, because this is just for a video for me. But that's not going to stop us, because what I do have... Hi, we are in the car. We're not moving. I did just turn the car on because, oh my gosh, it's kind of warm in here and I need to put my windows down. But unlike Miss Scholl, we don't... I'm going to go get my eyebrows professionally done and my hair professionally done. I don't do my own. I'll show you a picture of why not. Okay, so we are looking much, much better. Actually, it's been a couple hours because I decided after I got my hair cut, no more split ends. I went to the gym, and then I had to go to the store. Life. Because if you've been watching Amber Scholl for any length of time, or if you haven't, I'm going to inform you now, that she stands a wig change, and I own 23 of them, and one of those 23 is a long black wig. So this is really long. She really likes that Kim K length of hair when she wears her hair extensions. So we have this wig that we're going to be doing stuff with. And so this is what the clear glaze gloss looks like. She used some rubber gloves, but hers was again to go jet black, so I don't think I need that. You just need to cover your hair in this stuff. I feel like I'm going to use a lot of this because that was a pretty good dollop and I just got to the top of my head. I have a lot of hair, so let's do this. So Amber Scholl is one of those people who shaves their whole face. She like shaves her sideburns. I don't have a sideburn problem, but I also have long hair. But I do not like the little, it's like a mini mustache. They're like 8 to 10 dark hairs that I have on each side of my face that I don't like. And I use this Glaze facial hair removal. I can't use Nair because my skin's allergic to it. But yeah, you just squeeze this out and you just put it where you want to remove the hair. And after about, it's about 6 minutes for me. But you're supposed to leave the glaze in for 10 minutes, so this is what it looks like when my hair is all glazed. It did take quite a bit, not about half for me, so you could probably get a few uses out of this, but this is supposed to last 10 washes, so that's not a bad gig at all. So now we're just gonna wait it out, and I'm gonna put the tooth strips in. Okay, so now we look beautiful for 10 minutes. You might say it's a bit of a hairy situation. We all love puns. Also, while we're in the shower, we are going to shave and do our best to imitate a Sphynx cat. And because we're looking like the same color as my wall, I'm going to be using the Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun in light bronze. She uses one called Bonsai Sands, but I'm pretty sure that all fake tan from the drugstore is relatively similar, and I really like the Natural Glow lotion from Jergens, so I just went with what I was familiar with. Plus, this was $11, and the Bonsai Sands was $25. I also wanted to mention that I use bio oil for my scars. I have a lot of bug bite scars and poison ivy patch scars, and this helps like make them go away and fades them. And this is also good for softening stretch marks, and I have a lot of them along the side of my thigh and on my hips from weightlifting. When you gain muscle, it expands. So this stuff, good stuff. And stretch marks aren't anything to be particularly ashamed of. In fact, 96% of people, mostly females, have them. I don't know what that clock was. Also, I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. I am hoping this is something that you can't screw up easily because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I had to do yoga to get my back, and is this staining the palm of your hands too? Because she used a fancy glove that I didn't have. Okay. So I have this trophy skin at-home microderm abrasion thing. So you choose your level that you want, and you hit the start button, and then this goes, and then you just drag this across your skin to give yourself an at-home microderm abrasion treatment. So I'm going to continue on with that. Using my e.l.f. lip scrub in brown sugar. This is my favorite, and it's the best one because every other kind of lipstick style one, they break off or they don't have enough scrubbies or whatever. Because this is in honor and paying homage to Amber Scholl, we are going to be using the 24K Gold Sheet Mask that looks like this while it's wrapped up, and the Cherry Lip Collagen Mask, which looks like this because she loves cherries and gold shiny sparkle is her favorite color. So let's put these on. Okay, so I did use the glaze on the wig, my money, my purposes, and we are going to now curl our wig hair. I have tried to use both of these curling devices, and I don't know if it's working. I don't curl hair, and I never curl mine. So I'm gonna try these. This is not a tutorial. This is just me doing things. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that was bright. Continuing on to our Amber Scholl transformation, I put in contact lenses, and at this point Amber does too. She puts in hers to change the color of her eyes a little bit. I put in mine to trick people into thinking I can see and that I don't need giant Coke bottle lenses, which I really do. So now we need an absolute barrage of makeup products. So I put in some simple, she has real diamonds and I have a real peridot. And now I'm going to get my hair out of the way. So I'm going to wrap my hair in braided pigtails, and I'm going to crisscross them with bobby pins / hair grips. And you always want to make sure you have the wavy part down, and you crisscross it so that it's reinforced. So you have that. It looks silly, but we're not leaving it like that. I'm putting a wig on later, so don't worry too much about it. So there's a few extra steps in here that she does not do, but I'm going to start with a primer. This is the Maybelline Master Prime. And it's just like when you paint a house, I'm going to be painting my face. So we got to get some prep work in there. smooth that on. Then with my already wet, this is a Real Technique sponge, I think it is. And no, it's clean. It's just that when you buy something white, it's going to get stained. So I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics CC cream because literally every single store in my town and Ulta has been out of my shade of my favorite foundation for the past 3 months. And I gave up online shopping for the last 2. And I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes, just doing a few dots here. And then, where did it go? Then I'm going to be using my Camo Conceal for any places where I have spots that I want to cover up. People are always like, well, doesn't that like do whatever to your pores? No, it just covers it up. You can just wash it off. You're fine. So yeah, lots of that. And then we're going to blend this all together. Yes, there's like 3 different colors on your face, but once you blend it all together, it doesn't matter. I went ahead and just put my wig cap on because I'm going to be putting a wig on soon enough, and you'll be able to see more makeup things. She does not use a powder after she puts on foundation, but I absolutely do. I use about 6 powders actually. So we have this general translucent powder to keep everything in place. Then I'm going to be using my butter bronzer, and this is the good stuff. This is where my face is going to match my body. So from the fake tan, and this smells like sunscreen or suntan lotion. So it has that coconut smell to it. And what this does is it's going to give us a nice bronzy, in the sun look. Absolutely love it. And then we're going to go in with Mega Concealer again. Some people freak out when you put cream on top of a powder, but it's totally fine. You're okay. And it just gives you that extra brightness that you really need when you're trying to look hot like Amber Scholl. For the magic powders, I am going to use this really neutral blush over here. She does not use blush, but I can't do that. But yeah, so it's a very subtle blush, so it's not going to be too much out of the way. And then I'm just going to blend that out with the bronzer, not putting any more on here. And now for the magic of contour. So here's my contour powder. I actually do own the NYX Wonder Stick that she uses, but I really don't like this very much. So we're going to go with our e.l.f. contour palette. And we're going to go in and we're going to contour our nose. We're going to contour to the gods. This is going to give you a new nose. This is how you get an artificial nose job. And like some people are like, why do you have to go through all that? Because I want a better nose. How's that? Because it's my nose and I can contour it to the gods if I want to. So it always looks like a big mess when you do this at first, but it ends up being okay in the end. Then we contour cheeks to the gods because we need cheeks of glass. Go down the sides here, our chin, and the neck. And while that looks crazy like this, we're going to blend it. And once you start blending it, it's going to look much, much better. Yeah, you blend and beat your face to the gods, and then it doesn't look like such a mess anymore. Okay, I'm going to be using 2 highlights. So I'm going to be using the Contour Palette highlight in the e.l.f. palette. So we're going to go up and down our nose, and then make sure to miss that here and here, and then a little bit above the eyebrow because that's where light hits. And so that's going to look good. Then I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Blossom Glow with my stipple brush. And we're going to put that because we want a highlight to the gods as well. And oh my gosh, look at that highlight. Amazing. And then I'm just going to take a brush and just gently plop it'll just get rid of any excess powder and just make the blend look a little better. For eyebrows, I'm going to be filling mine in with Deep Brown from the e.l.f. collection. It's $2, and brows are really important because they frame your face, and when you don't fill in your eyebrows, it looks really weird if you have a full face of makeup and no eyebrows. Filled in eyebrow, not filled in eyebrow. Now she laminates her brows to give them a perm to make them stick straight up, but she also has almost no eyebrows. I have really thick, nice eyebrows, so we don't have to do that step. My eyebrows look full as is. But to mimic that, I'm actually going to use a glue stick and just smear it gently on there. This is how I get rid of my eyebrows when I want to too. But I already have the color in there, and I'm just going to lift up the brow. And I'm not worried about this stuff because it dries clear. But this will make my brows stick up so that they have that fullness and they'll stay in place. Perfect. I didn't record that. I use this bubbly, which is a champagne color, all over my lid. And put it out a little bit because that's where we're going to be putting another color. And then on my under my brows, I'm going to be using Not So Nice as a nice little, there we go, highlight for the brow. So now we go back to doing straight copying of Amber Scholl. She uses the same Kevin Aquan. I'm going to use the same contour shadow for my eyes. And she kind of does hers very messily. So we're just going to go out, and she kind of does a thing down here. Very messy outer corner, very bedroom eyes style. So we have that. I'm going to do that to the other side. And now we eyeline with Better Than Sex eyeliner, which is the exact one that she uses. Amber Scholl is supposed to be coming out with one, and as soon as she does, I'm buying that. So, lined to the gods, and I used my Lash Princess mascara from Essence, and now we need some false lashes. Okay, the next fun thing that we're going to do now that we have crazy lashes is I'm going to do something I almost never do and I actually do not like to do, but in honor of Miss Scholl, we're going to overline our lips. I'm using her favorite mauve in NYX in mauve color, and we're going to go slightly outside of our lip line, and this is supposed to make your lips look bigger, but I'm not a fan, but we're going to do it. And we're going to finish off by spraying. I use Urban Decay's All Nighter. This will make your makeup stay for as long as you need it to stay, all day, all night. Here we go. Okay, now we need our pre-styled hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick on our Amber Scholl inspired wig. Her hairline is a little different than mine, but here we go. Okay, so we fixed the hairline, and now we just gotta get our outfit. Here we go. We have the completed Amber Scholl look. We got the corset with the cinched waist. We got the cute jean shorts in our favorite color, pink. And it wouldn't be an Amber Scholl look if we didn't have heels heaven high. Yes, here we go. We are ready. So, now that you are super hot and looking like Amber Scholl, you get to go post all your sexy pics on the gram and be that tall glass of water to all those thirsty boys. I love Amber Scholl so much. Absolute icon. Alright, so this was fun. And tell me, did you think I nailed the delivery? I'll put like the picture and her link and everything below. And let's have some more fun in the next video. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye!